Hey Pisces, Pisces. I started your reading and I kept calling you Sagittarius. So I don't know if like you have a Sagittarius in your life or if it's somehow significant for you, but let's get started. This is your random reading, Pisces, because I kind of missed the boat this morning. So I didn't get to your daily energy, but slap slap, I'll get back on it. My name is Heidi. I spilled the tea here, Pisces. So what I pulled for your random reading was actions that you need to take on your path. This is all about your path, Pisces, and what you need to stop, what you need to begin, and what you need to maintain. So we're going to get you some answers, and so you can really consider that this is kind of dealing with where you're at right now or where you may be at in life. It's spiritual in tone for sure. This channel's all things Pisces, okay? Just in case you're curious. If you're dealing with a Pisces, if you have a major Pisces placement, I happen to be a 12th house Pisces, and I have Chiron in Pisces, so that's where I come from. But I am a Sagittarius. So let's get started. Personal readings in the description. Let's get on with it, Pisces. It's really interesting because you're definitely in your energy, Pisces, which is the High Priestess. Okay? I will tell you what, a lot of people, I don't know, people tend to mostly resonate the High Priestess with Gemini. I do not. I feel like the High Priestess is Pisces. So you are feeling your intuition right now. You probably are as well figuring some stuff out, and kind of, you could be isolating at this time. There's definitely a energy of connecting with spirit, and because I always, when I see the High Priestess, the High Priestess is always receiving information. And so you may be receiving a lot of downloads right now. You may be being very quiet, kind of withdrawing, because, I can see that there is, you may even be coming to some self-realizations about some things you need to move on from. Because we are seeing the Three of Michael, which is the Three of Swords. It's not saying you're hurt, but this is dealing with the past. Some past hurts may be coming up for you. And you know what? Notice the reason it comes up. It doesn't come up to make you feel bad. Even though I think that Pisces is it's not that you're not positive, but that you kind of have a natural melancholy because you live from the soul space. And that's how you're supposed to be, Pisces. Don't let anyone tell you different. You're supposed to be this deep feeling person who kind of figures things out in the dark. That is who you are. That's who you're supposed to be. I remember one time, because I have someone close to me who is a Pisces, and I just was sitting there. I was like, why are they always like this, right? And I got a download from Spirit that said they're supposed to be like this. So that is how you process, Pisces. It is how you get your information. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing wrong with you. You are not depressed, It's what's different about Pisces is that the rest of us operate from the outside in, and Pisces operates from the inside out, and are literally connected to everything, and that is heavy, and connected from an emotional space. So you may be processing some things from the past that hurt you, and they're coming up so you can move on from them, because the truth is that if we hold on to things from the past, even in our subconscious, they create a blockage for us. And there may be a sense within you that has happened, and you're doing that. The Queen of Swords is here. And it's really interesting because, this could be dealing with exes or because the Queen of Swords sometimes can represent that. But I feel like you're trying to be really logical, trying to be, make it make sense, be more discerning. Like, definitely this energy of thinking things out, getting all the information before you do things. So I actually really love this energy for you, Pisces. I actually am one of the very few, like, you're listening more, right? Who, I love the Queen of Swords, honestly. So on the bottom is the Ace of Swords. So it makes sense that the Queen of Swords is here. You may be coming into some information. And this may have something to do with the past. Judgment's here. So you're definitely in a lot of energy of moving away from the past. Maybe even forgiving the past. So that you can, like, really move forward with the Knight of Wands. Like, because with the Knight of Wands doesn't automatically act, but maybe you're kind of seeing here too, like, times in which maybe you were impulsive, because we're starting to see that, like, you want to be passionate but not make the wrong decisions is kind of the energy, right? Yeah. So let's look at stop, begin, maintain, Pisces. So what you, and it's really what you're trying to stop doing, okay? Because we're seeing the Knight of Swords with the Two of Wands, trying to think out what's next a whole lot more deeply, and really not be the Knight of Swords when it comes to your energy, like full speed ahead. And this could also mean have something to do with watching your words, because the Knight of Swords says some shiznit that just isn't cool, but you're trying to stay motivated but not be impulsive, and really think out what's next for you, what path to take a lot more deeply, because the Two of Wands is also coming together. So you probably are thinking about your partnerships, right? And what looks good to you. And, so I do see a lot of you trying to make life decisions and trying not to make decisions based on a past way of moving, right? So what you need to begin is the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Like, first of all, you need more boundaries, Pisces. You need to know what those boundaries are. And you need to really start, they're telling you to do things that are good for you. Be loyal to yourself. Do things from a grounded space, not an emotional space. And you know what? Figure out what your boundaries are, Pisces, and stand on it. Do not waver. Okay? Do not waver. Like, I feel a lot of energy where you're trying to be practical about your life, right? But it has to come from a space of not, and if you watched yesterday's reading, this is going to make a heck of a lot of sense. Coming out of that space where I'm doing everything for everyone else or what everyone else wants. This has to come from a space of what is good for you. What do I want? Because what is good for me outside of everyone else? And there really is this energy of you speaking your truth and standing on it, Pisces. You're not going to let other people, I don't know if okay, I lost my place, Pisces, but this is really about choosing yourself first and really about standing on what you believe. So in terms of what's good for you, what is stable for you, you know what I mean? That's very much the Queen of Pentacles. She takes care of herself. She nurtures everyone else, Pisces. She sure does. And that's why a lot of times the Queen of Pentacles can be taken advantage of. And this is what, the universe wants you to stop doing. They want you to take care of yourself. They want you to be nurturing, because you are nurturing. But they want you to stand on what is good for you. I love the Seven of Wands. It's a great energy. And you are trying to do that, Pisces, because under the deck was the Five of Wands and the Emperor. You really are trying to stop letting, maybe you're starting to see that by considering other people's needs above and beyond your own has actually caused conflict and blockage in your life. And I feel like you're going to stop doing that. You're bossing up, Pisces. And bossing up for yourself. Not letting other people tell you what you're here to build. You are deciding what you're here to build. So, wow, okay. And there's so much mature energy here. Let me just say that. I love it. So, what you need to maintain is the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands. There could be a relationship, because you're the King of Cups, by the way. You're the King of Cups. Maybe you're supposed to maintain a relationship with the Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands would be fire, specifically Leo, but I always feel like it's Sagittarius. But they're very inspiring. They're very motivated. So they would really help you. This could represent another person in your life who shows up like this. An optimistic person, a confident person. And, this relationship is important because this relationship keeps you motivated. This relationship keeps you level in your emotions. And so, if you have a relationship in your life like that, then by all means, keep it going. Even though you're very different. If you don't have a relationship like that, it's kind of telling you to really stay, to work on your confidence, to stay confident, to keep moving forward, and exercise emotional maturity, emotional sense here. Like, don't let outside influences, knock you off your game. And it feels like they also want you to keep an open heart, because the King of Cups also, stay motivated in your dream space. The King of Cups follows his heart. And, he's not stupid. The King of Cups is not stupid, Pisces. He has all the facts. He knows what he's doing. He's a boss. But he definitely doesn't let outside forces affect him at all. He doesn't. Because he's balanced. The King of Cups is so balanced. Right? And I feel like the Queen of Wands, if that isn't a person in your life, it's just you needing to harness that energy where you feel optimistic, where you take chances, where you are confident, where you move forward towards things that you love without having to know how it all turns out. I'll learn it as I go. That is the best description of the Queen of Wands I've ever seen, is that I'll learn how I go. And this makes you unstoppable. It seriously does. So I love that energy for you, but let's take a look at the actions. So underneath the deck was the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're really moving into Queen of Pentacles energy, meaning, taking care of yourself. You know what you need. You can meet your own needs here with the Nine of Pentacles. And this could mean also that, by doing so, your finances really improve. And it's kind of saying, too, that you don't really need help here, Pisces. If there is something that you are trying to do, it's kind of telling you that you have the resources. You totally do. And if you don't, maybe there's a Queen of Pentacles you're going to for help, but, because we often go to the Queen and King of Pentacles for advice, but you have this. You have everything you need to achieve this stability that you want. So here we go. Justice, Three of Wands reversed, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Cups. So I love that we're ending with the Page of Cups, because although you are in King of Cups energy, a lot of King energy, the Page of Cups is that still feeling magic, and I feel like you are. I feel like you are still feeling magic. And with Justice, because you're really trying to do the right things, right? You may be making a decision here on some obstacle that you have, or you need to make a decision. And this is really about deciding whether or not you're going to stick with it, right? Because it's telling you, stick with it. Whatever obstacles you're facing, there's a new idea coming in that will help you fix that. So you also need to be open to new ideas. Is that an action? I believe so. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups. With the Knight of Swords. You're going to know the right time to take action, Pisces. This is so interesting. So you literally began with the Knight of Swords and you end it with it. Meaning there is an actual action that you need to take right now. You don't need to move. Like you may feel that spark of you want to make a move, and it's kind of telling you that with the 10 of Cups, the turnaround is going to come, and then you're going to know what it is you need to do. And we're also seeing that with the Knight of Gabriel. You will know when it is the right time. There's no need for you to do it now. Because right now, there's still some obstacles to climb over. And they're telling you to just hang in there. Like, it may feel, whatever this is, wherever you're at in your life, it may feel stagnant. But this is about, it could be about, making sure that you're like, we achieve success through repetition too. And so it may really feel like that to you. It may feel like, well, I keep doing this, I've been sticking with this and nothing's changing. But it really is that telling you that you have been doing the right things, that obstacles just happen. And there is going to be, Page of Cups, a new idea that comes in that helps you to overcome this obstacle. And maybe it is because, this is obviously something that's been going on a while. Maybe you just need to see the magic and wonder of it again. It could be that, because with the Page of Cups, we're opening up our heart, right? And we're open to new ideas, and there's definitely a new idea coming in. Yeah, look. The Six of Swords, the World, the Ace of Cups. Like, seriously, you're figuring it out. The King of Swords. So whatever this is for you, you are figuring this out, Pisces. It's just, I feel like it's just a determination that no obstacles are going to hold you back. Believing upon all things, and it's about being open. Like, there's an opportunity coming in, and you may want to think about it when it comes in, and you probably will, but there is a solution coming to you, and the solution comes to you because you keep yourself open to it, because you're not stuck doing things one way, Pisces. I feel like sometimes when, it's kind of like hitting a brick wall, because we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And so there's definitely a need for you to be open to new ideas. Okay. Pisces, I love that for you. And it does all turn around. I mean, that's the 10 of Cups for you. So what should Pisces focus on? What should Pisces focus on? As usual, I overtalked. Okay, Pisces. What should Pisces focus on? And trust your instincts too, Pisces. Trust that you will know the right time to act. Okay. Pisces, what does Pisces need to focus on? Ooh, confidence. Be bold and take charge. Like, they want you to be confident that your path is protected, Pisces. You have been protected at all times. They will not let you fail. The universe will not let you fail here, Pisces. Because you may get too bogged down in this obstacle, whatever it is for you. Because I see that you are, because you keep thinking that you need to make a decision when the universe is telling you to just keep going. Your 10 of Cups is coming. Obstacles are part of it. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it really helps. Toodles.